Here is an explanation for the answer to final exam, question number 69, in Alternative Energy Demystified, 2nd edition. If you have the printed book, please refer to page 325. We're talking about an electric vehicle technology, or EV as they are called. EVs, electric vehicles. Which of the following statements does not represent a problem with this technology? Well, that's kind of an inside-out negative way of looking at things, but the correct answer is B. An EV actually, in general, produces not more, but less pollution overall than a gasoline-powered vehicle would do. And the reason for that is because the overall process, everything taken into account, simply doesn't create as much overall pollution. But that should be qualified. It depends upon the source of the charging. The source of the charging power has an effect on how much pollution an electric vehicle will produce. If you charge it from a coal-fired power plant, you're going to get more pollution than if you charge it from a wind farm, for example. And I think what I'd really love to do someday is have my own wind power system or hybrid wind solar system off the grid and actually charge an EV with that electricity, possibly an interactive system or a grid intertie system if I couldn't produce enough all by myself. But to simply reduce the carbon footprint, not because I feel like I want to be holy or save the planet or anything like that, so much as it's just cool technology to fool around with, and I like to do that kind of stuff, but that's just me. This is a block diagram of an electric vehicle, and it doesn't take a whole lot of imagination to figure out how it works. You charge it from the power mains or from your wind farm or your hybrid wind solar plant or whatever, hopefully not coal-fired, but it depends. You get your power where you can get it. You have a charging device, and these things do take a lot of electricity to charge up. You know, you don't get a free lunch. You don't get from point A to point B by burning a certain amount of energy and then put less energy into the vehicle to begin with to get that energy in the end. You just simply have to accept the fact that you're going to have a huge electric bill if you have an EV and use it a lot. You charge the battery, which is on board the vehicle. That's what these darker boxes represent, is on-board equipment. An electric motor goes to the transmission and to the wheels. That's basically how it works. These gray boxes here are things that do not necessarily have to be on board the vehicle. The power mains, of course, aren't going to be. The charger might be. But you need to have some kind of a regulator and a charge regulator to prevent overcharging of your battery. It has to be a special battery, preferably a deep cycle battery. Your electric motor has to, of course, provide the required power in order to be able to get you around where you want to go. I don't know if that would work too well here in the Black Hills of South Dakota in, say, April, which is the middle of the winter here, and we can get up to 5 foot of snow in one shot. You're not going to get around very much with anything except maybe an electric snow machine in a case like that. That'd be another cool thing to have. But anyway, once again, the correct answer to this question is B. As a matter of fact, in general, electric vehicles pollute less per mile than gasoline vehicles do.